it, Arsenal out in the third round of the FA Cup again, just like they did last season against Liverpool. Going out early in this FA Cup has been a common trait with Mikel Arteta since he won it in his first season. I mean, we played against 10 men for a lot of that second half and all that extra time. We played against 10 men, and we still couldn't find our way through. We still couldn't find a winner. Havertz missing sitters. Rice even missed sitters. Trossard missing sitters. I just can't get my head around it. I mean, we was the better team. We had most of the ball. We was at home. We had everything going in our favour. And they were so resilient. United digging in, sticking in. The goalkeeper, man of the match. The goalkeeper was definitely man of the match. Alan Shearer giving the man of the match. Saved the penalty from Odegaard as well before the extra time. I mean, Odegaard scores that penalty, we win the game. And it's so disappointing, it's so fucking frustrating that we just cannot get anywhere in these cups. We're going to go to St James's Park in a couple of weeks and probably lose that League Cup semi-final as well. We're already 2-0 down in that, remember? Oh, mate, it's what's a disappointing game. Is it frustrating? I'm more upset than frustrated. I think we could have done a lot better. I mean, the chances we've had. Kai Havertz. Do you think he's a striker? Does anybody out there think Kai Havertz is a striker? He missed his penalty. Ultimately cost us the shootout. You know what I mean? He missed two or three chances during the game. Shambolic aces. I know, man. Rice free header. Yeah, Rice had a couple of chances. The free header, the one that he cut across the box, come out on the left-hand side, and he shot to the far post. And the keeper got us a little touch on that. Remember that as well? I mean, it was an entertaining game for the neutral. I get that. Especially when United went down to 10 men. We was turning it on. We started to up the pace a little bit. Had loads of chances. You can't say that we never created enough chances. Jesus injured as well, out for the season. Do you think? Wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me at all. The luck we're having with injuries is but we can't blame it on that. We've got to blame it on the summer transfer window. The FA Cup fourth round draw is on as I'm speaking. But obviously, we're not going to be too bothered about it because we've just been knocked out again early. I know last season we was against Liverpool in the third round, against a top team. But going out in the third round again, man, it's heartbreaking, mate. It's heartbreaking, I tell you. Early doors, Tony in the chat, how you doing? Hi to Tegan, how you doing? Big up, Tony, man. Big up yourself, bro. Hello, Emmett Sharma. Hello, Armindia. Hello, Anil. Is it Anil? Koheli, I don't know. How you doing, sir? Yeah, it's terrible, man. I mean, I know it's United. I know there's a lot of history between us and United. I know we were unlucky to get the draw against a big team. We got a draw against a big team last season as well, with Liverpool going out. But, we was the better team, man. We was the better team. We should, if we can bury them chances, if we can finish that dinner, if we had a striker instead of Havertz with them chances, we win the game comfortably. Declan Rice missing an header, missing a shot across goal. Trossard as well having a couple of chances. I mean, we could have scored 6 goals. Anthony Herbert in the chat, Arteta out. We need to change the attacking players. We need to address that today. We need to think, get a manager that knows we need a striker for a start. Absolutely. Hello, James in the chat. Gutted, yeah, gutted as well, James, mate. Gutted. McManus. Was that get GWT? Oh, get him out now. I suppose that means McManus in the chat. Get him out, mate. What? I mean, when you see the starting lineup, and you see Jorginho and Marino in that midfield. Why? Why? Why not start with Partey and Rice? Jorginho, I know, I get you got to rotate players. I get you got to do that, but start with Partey and Rice and get the game won, and then bring them on after. Bring them on as subs later on. Mark Schwarzer and Martin Keown are doing the draw for the fourth round. Although it doesn't really matter to us, does it? Nearly $1 billion spent to have nothing on the bench. Exactly, James. Exactly. It's so frustrating. First team out of the draw is Man United. So this is who we would have got. Who at home. So Man United are at home. And who did they draw? Number 20. And they've drew, who is it? Leicester City. So another clash there. Another big clash, really. No, but Tottenham, Tottenham struggled against Tamworth. I wonder how many people are going to be on Tottenham's back. We'll see about that. Finally, an English stream. Hope you're a good fella. Greetings from Liverpool. Greetings from London. Random. I can't really see that. I can't really say that last name properly, mate. But yeah. Greetings from Liverpool. My brother lives up in Liverpool. He's moved up there a year ago, or on the outskirts of Liverpool, up there somewhere. Big up all the chat. Big up all the chat. Listen, this game, man. This game, we dominated the game. Brighton, Chelsea have been drawn. I'm looking in the chat here. Leeds or Millwall versus Dagenham and Redbridge. Dagenham and Redbridge and Millwall are playing tomorrow, I believe. Brighton, Chelsea. It's another Premier League clash there. Big up early doors from James. Exeter City. Who they got? Love it down south. Worked in London a few times. East End has the best people. Yeah, Bethnal Green, bro. From Bethnal Green. East End has all the best people. Exeter City draw Nottingham Forest. Coventry City. Who they got? Coventry City drew Ipswich. How you doing, Dig Dog? How you doing? Big up, brother. That's random. Blackburn Rovers. Do you remember me? Dig Dog. I remember your name vaguely, yeah, I do. I do remember you from somewhere. That name does ring a bell, but you ain't been in the chat recently. I ain't seen you for a while. So why do you think he starts with Marino and Jorginho over Declan Rice and Partey? Do you think he's doing it on purpose to piss us off? The only good thing he done in that game was bringing on Tierney. He brought on Tierney, and but it was too late, really. Miles too late. Oh, he should have started Tierney. He should have started with him, man. We know he's probably going to be going back to Birmingham City drew Newcastle. We know he's probably be going back to Celtic this window. I've heard rumours he's going to be going this window back up to Celtic. So I wish him all the best, Tierney, man. I thought he was a great player. Great player when he first come. Giving you a sub as you seem cool. Going to be doing my first stream later after work. Do people join the stream a lot? I do two types of streams random. I do this stream. I've started doing these streams now. These are the ones through YouTube. But I do a stream. This is a match reaction stream. I'll do it this way. It's quicker. But I do like a podcast stream every Thursday through StreamYard. And I do a podcast with another Arsenal fan every Thursday, PM. If you go on the channel, you'll see it's called The Final Score. So you go on there and you can have a look through the previous videos if you want. But every Thursday, 7:30. Let me know. Put a message, put a comment in one of the streams, and then I can click on your profile and I'll have a look at your stream later on. If you let me know what sort of time you do it. Yeah, have a look at the channel. Have a look at the podcast we do. Let me know what time you're going later. I'll have a little pop in and I'll sub to you. Put a comment on one of the videos so then I'll be able to find you. Well, who do you support? Are you a Liverpool fan? Be roughly 9-10 o'clock. Are you a Liverpool fan? Yeah, of course. Uh, Liverpool FC all the way, fella. Yeah, you're gonna win the league, bruv. You're gonna win the league. I'm telling you. The Arsenal Alliance is a solid fella. True Gooner, thank you. I used to be called Football Dad's Army, by the way. I used to be called Football Dad's Army, but the new year I thought I've got to change the name of the channel. Hopefully let people know this is an Arsenal channel. Football Dad's Army is a good name, but I thought, it's not screaming Arsenal. So I thought, let's change the name. The Arsenal Alliance. You're going to hate me. No, I don't hate nobody, man. In fact, my brothers, I told you, I've got two brothers. One lives up in Liverpool and the other one, he's an Arsenal fan that lives in Liverpool, near there. But my other brother, who's sort of only a couple of years younger than me, or a year and a half, is Liverpool. So you can imagine what we was like at that 1989 game. We both watched it at home. I was about 13. He was about just 11 and a half. And he was crying, I was cheering. Yeah, memories, man. Arsenal, Liverpool. But this game's got a lot of needle. It's got a lot of history as well. Arsenal, Man United. But, back in the Wenger Ferguson days. There was always a lot of animosity and a lot of needle in these games. It kicked off as well in this one, didn't it? I think Maguire, this old slaphead, Maguire giving it the big one. He was lucky he didn't get chinned, I think. Yeah. But I'm very disappointed, man. I thought, I was a bit nervous at the start of the game. I thought we'd nick it 1-0. Because, United ain't really playing very well at the minute. I know they beat Liverpool, or drew with Liverpool, was it a draw? I think they drew with Liverpool, didn't they? But I know that all right, Scott in the chat, and then he puts Partey at right back. Yeah, he brings Partey on and puts Partey at right back again. Yeah, gotcha. Back in the day, it was Everton who we had a problem with. Always a scrap or 10 outside Goodison in the early thousands, early noughties, yeah. I can imagine. And United as well. United and Liverpool. They've got some animosity, ain't they? They hate each other as well. Even going back to a couple of years ago, Jamie Carragher, when he spat at the fan and it spat out of his car window. Yeah, that wasn't very clever from him, was it? United was crazy back then. Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of competition. There's a lot of rivalry there, isn't there? Yeah, so it's a disappointing result for Arsenal, man. Very, after losing at home to Newcastle as well on Tuesday night. So who was your man of the match? My man of the match was I said it in our WhatsApp chat, Scott, was he's got to get man of the match. So McManus agreed with the goalkeeper, and Shearer give it to him anyway. I thought the United goalkeeper, we made a couple of great saves. Couple of great saves. He might have been at fault for our equaliser, but still, mate, if you missed that many sitters, you've got exactly what we deserved. You could hear it from the fans. Yeah, this is what I mean. We didn't do enough. We always seem to be short. Every window, we always seem to be short of you buy 3 players or whatever. Always a couple of players short, and we didn't buy a striker. We haven't replaced Aubameyang properly. Don't forget, guys, stick a like on the video. I've only got 2 likes I can see. There was 17 watching a minute ago. Don't forget, stick the likes on there. Yep, agree. Onana should be worried. Yeah. Onana as well. He's done that to himself. I mean, as well, did you notice Raya was going a bit early? With the penalty shootout, he was moving a bit early. I thought that was a bit strange. Not being fun. Havertz is crap. How he missed that one? Tell the truth. Yeah, he missed 2. He missed 2 sitters. Or was it 3 even? I think he missed another one in extra time. He missed 2 in normal time. He missed 1 in extra time. And he missed the penalty. And he's supposed to be our striker. We ain't winning anything with Havertz. No, we ain't. Absolutely. We ain't winning anything with Arteta either. If he's too stubborn to admit that was a bad buy, he got it wrong. He got it absolutely wrong. But he's too stubborn to admit it. Raya went to the left on every penalty. He moved before the penalty was taken, Scott. He moved before, and he just left an open net there. He just left an open net. He didn't. What was he doing? They were just waiting for him to move. Like dummy, he moved, and then they scored. Oh, mate. It's unbelievable. It was unbelievable. I knew Havertz was going to miss his penalty. I knew it. Yep, he showed to them. Yeah, he did. He showed them. You need to buy a good number 9s. What do you think? Yeah, we want. I want Gyökeres from Sporting Lisbon. Osimhen, we can get Osimhen playing for Galatasaray on loan. I mean, we could buy him. You know, I'll take Chris Wood from Nottingham Forest at the minute, mate. I tell you, I would. McManus said it earlier. Would you take Chris Wood? Absolutely take Chris Wood. Is he top goal scorer or joint top goal scorer in the Premier League? I think he is. You know, I think, or if he's not joint, he's like one goal off or something. He's close. He's got loads. Excuse me. He's got loads of goals. Doing it right. Nottingham Forest as a whole are doing all right, isn't they? Joint second with us. I mean, people were saying, don't worry about it. We're still second. We've got to worry, mate. We've got to worry. This time last season, we were struggling, and then we went on a fantastic run. I can't see our fantastic run coming this year. I can't. We're definitely out of this League Cup as well. We're not going to turn around a 2-0 deficit at St James's Park. No chance. No chance. So we've got that game in February. We've got to the 3rd of February to sort out new signings, and we've got to sign someone. We've got to get a striker. He's got to be main priority. I heard something that it's got to be bullshit. It was coming from some Spanish outlet. I don't know. I can't remember who it was. But 67 million for another left back, a fullback. Why are you messing around with fullbacks when we need a striker? It's obvious to everybody that we need a striker. You're missing a forward like Alexander Isak. Yeah, Alexander Isak would, like, people were screaming about Isak. That's why I haven't mentioned him, because that's why I just said like Gyökeres or Victor Osimhen, because we're not got no chance. Even if we offered Newcastle 150 million for Isak, we've got no chance of signing him. They're not going to sell him, especially in January. Why would they sell him? They'll sell him and they'll upset their rhythm. They'll upset everything they're doing. And they need him. They ain't got another striker to replace him, really. I know Gordon's a winger. He's doing all right. They've got some other good players there. Joel Linton's a good player, man. Guimaraes. Who's the other striker? Murphy on the right. You know, they're doing all right. They're doing well all right. They've got an ex-Arsenal player there. Joe Willock played well against us. They've got a lovely little left back there. Lewis Hall. He's wicked, mate, isn't he? He's mustard. I think he's really good. We've got to address that. I mean, we've got to go all out for a striker. Jesus looks like he could be injured and out for the season. He went off on a stretcher. You know, all right. He's not really the striker per se that we want him to be. He ain't really the number 9 that we need, like Havertz ain't. But he's gone out injured. So what we've got left on that right. All we've got now is Sterling, because Saka's out for the season. Nwaneri's out for weeks. All we've got left on that right is Sterling. Who else can play there? Who else in the Arsenal team can play on the right? Trossard or Martinelli, they can apparently play on both sides, left and right, but they're not good. They're both left-sided players. And they can't play in the same team together. It doesn't work. They're too similar. It doesn't work, them playing in the same team. I mean, someone suggested play one on the left and one through the middle. That won't work. It doesn't. Not in my opinion, anyway. The whole team is poor right now. Yes, Scott, mate. The whole team is absolute shit. It's shit, mate. It's shit. They're playing shit, but we've got some decent players. So it's the tactics. You're right. The dreadful tactics. It's the manager's fault. We've got some good players. We have not all world class, but we've got some good players, man. But they're just not. They seem to have just fell off the cliff. Nowhere near how good they was last season. Nowhere near. We're shit. Let's face facts. Another trophy this season. Yeah, we've got no chance in the Champions League. That's all we've got left to battle for. Premier League, I don't think we've got any chance of that either. Liverpool are running away with that, mate. They're too good. They're not going to... I know bigger leagues have slipped before. I know Newcastle, I think when they got caught by United, remember the Kevin Keegan meltdown? I think they was 11 points clear of United at one time. I think we clawed back a lead once. Can't remember how many points was it. I think it was about 7 points, something like that. Pass left, pass right, pass back and repeat. Absolutely. Why did you skip my message, please? I didn't see your message, mate. Has the cat got your tongue with your last message? Where's your message? What do you think about Wednesday's game, Arsenal-Tottenham? Is that the message you're talking about, Jenny? Arsenal, yeah, well, that's going to be another tough game for Arsenal. We're at home. It's going to be another tough game. I mean, I watched the Tottenham game before the Arsenal game, and they was away at Tamworth. And to be mind you, they did make a lot of changes, but they look shit. But I'll go Asda for me food shop, and Iceland for me frozen food. Okay. I'll go Asda for me food shop and Iceland for my frozen food. Yeah. Okay. Tesco's I'll go normally. I normally go Tesco's, Jenny, because it's closest. The Tottenham game, we've got to win that. We have got to win that to get some respect back. We need to get some respect back on our name. Losing 2 games at home. Well, we didn't lose the game. We drew the game in practically, like, you know, in normal time. We drew the game. But you know, ultimately getting knocked out of the cup on penalties, it's just terrible. Terrible. I can't see what I can't pronounce your name. Something Entertainment and Tourism Travels. How you doing? James Lowell saying, get a striker, no more midfielders. Yes, absolutely. Where you from? Bethnal Green, London, mate. East End. East London. New subscriber. Thank you, Daniel Cardan. If you're in the chat, subscribe to your channel. Thank you very much, sir. Never let Odegaard take a corner or a free kick. When he's shit at the corners, what's happening with him? He's fell off the cliff as well. How are you? I'm fine, thank you, sir. How are you? And take that armband off. Yeah, captain. He's at caps. Yeah, I agree. Who should be captain, Scott? Declan? Good, thank you, sir. What do you think of Tottenham? What do you think of Tottenham? That all right, mate? What do you think of Tottenham? Shit. Who do you think is shit? Tottenham. Thank you. That's all right. We hate Tottenham and we hate Tottenham. Where you from? Bethnal Green, bro. The result hopefully motivates Arteta to sign a striker. That's what I'm hoping for after all these results. Daniel Cardan, thank you very much. I just see that you subscribed to the channel. Thank you, sir. Rice or Gabriel should be captain. Rice, mate. Rice should be the captain. Yeah, Gabriel, vice captain. But yeah, I agree with you, Scott. Absolutely. I suppose best team in Manchester. Oh, is that supposed to be support? But what you're a City fan, Jenny, yeah? You're a City fan? Just wiped my arse in my Arsenal shirt. Ran out of bog roll. Oh, that's nice, Anthony. Don't want to wipe your arse with it. Wipe your arse with the Tottenham shirts. Come on, you gooners. Thanks for the mention. You're welcome, Daniel. Have you got a channel as well? Have you got an Arsenal channel? Sabis Entertainment and Tourism Travels. You help me. I help you. What can I do for you, sir? What can I do? Daniel, have you got a channel? Nah, might give me the idea. Yeah, if you're an Arsenal fan, man, let me tell you something. The Arsenal channels, Arsenal fan channels. There's loads of them. There's thousands. It's flooded. There's more Arsenal. There's more Arsenal channels than any other team. It's good. It's very difficult, but you never know, man. If you got something to say and you can talk in front of the camera, give it a go, bro. Give it a go, innit? No, he's not. No, he's not sending you £1,000. What is that? Is that what you think they want, Scott? You help me. I haven't got £1,000. I haven't got tuppence halfpenny at the moment, bro. Bit skint, bit polo mint me. Got nothing, mate. Got nothing. I'll tell you what I've got. I've got a broken heart watching that fucking football, mate. I tell you. And Wednesday, I'll be doing another reaction like this on Wednesday and all after the Spurs game. But hopefully it's a bit more positive because I'm fucking so pissed off. As it's moving on past it, and I'm thinking in the back of my mind as I'm doing this stream, and I'm thinking about it, I'm getting more and more upset about it. It's pyramid scheming coming. What do you think about David Moyes going back to Everton then? Inevitable. Inevitable. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I thought he might. I thought that because he went back to West Ham, didn't he, second time? Moyes going back to Everton. I feel that he done well. I think he was comfortable with Everton, and I think Everton was comfortable with him. I think they're a good match. They're a good match, man. Welcome to my country. Welcome to my country as well. Scott Kirk, well, it's the same as dice. Well, yeah, I suppose similar, but it's safe, isn't it? It's safe. Moyes is safe. Moyes will keep them in the Premier League. Moyes will keep them like mid-table-ish, just above maybe. Predictions for Tottenham game. We can't score. We can't score at the moment, but we're at home. I'm going to go for 1-0 Arsenal. Going to go 1-0 Arsenal. But they do play with an eye line, didn't they, Spurs? They didn't in their last game, though, to be fair. Not the game against Tamworth, but the game I watched before, they sat pretty deep. They sort of changed their philosophy a little bit. So, depends what they do. If they play with an eye line, we should do them 2, maybe 3-0, hopefully. But if not, if it's going to be just like, and we can't hit a barn door, we might get a lucky goal from a corner or something. So, yeah, I'm going to go 1-0 Arsenal. John Ronan in the chat. How you doing, sir? Pissed off, brother Lee. Hang on. This club ain't going nowhere, absolutely. Not rocket science for Arsenal. They need to buy number 9 ASAP. Absolutely, Jenny, man. Absolutely. John, yes, we are going backwards. Okay, good night. Oh, what was that about? Good night, then. CR7, Cristiano Ronaldo, number 7, AHMC, unlucky. 5-3 on pens. Yeah, gutted, man. Gutted. You're a Man U fan, I suppose, yeah? Went down to 10 men, battled hard, though. You battled hard. I've got to give you your flowers. Man United deserved their flowers because they battled hard in that game, man. They did. They did. Do you know what? The goalkeeper's man in the match, not without a shadow of a doubt. And I do believe that, I'm going to say it, mate, you deserved it. Oh, you're kidding. You like Arsenal. Oh, all right, then. Come on, you gooners. Lee, got to go. Going to try and have an evening without screaming abuse at the missus. Oh, God bless you, James. God bless you, man. Tune in. Listen, Wednesday, I'll be back Wednesday doing another one of these. And Thursday, I'm back on. You come in the chat on the podcast anyway, didn't you, James? Yeah, so Thursday, remember that. 7:30. I'm on the way. Listen, I'm on the way to 800 subs. I'm getting close. So if you ain't subbed, I'm not begging for subs or anything like that. I'm just saying it. If you ain't subbed and you like the content, give it a little sub. Give it a little sub for me. What's your job? Oh, this is my job. I haven't got a job. No, I'm unemployed at the moment, sir. I'm unemployed. Honestly, Arsenal have been good this season. I don't think so, mate. They've been okay. All right, we're second in the league, and I know I sound pessimistic. I might even sound entitled, but the last few games we ain't been that great, bro. We haven't been that great. Jesus went off, another injured player, at possibly to give Sterling to give Sterling at home. Yeah, well, yeah, Sterling be playing there. Sterling would probably play against Spurs now, wouldn't he? What do you think of this Havertz? Couldn't even get in a blind pub team. Exactly that. Havertz is shit, mate. Havertz is total shit. The second half of last season, when we started motoring and started mounting a challenge for the title, he was all right. I think he played decent, scoring goals, wasn't he? He was linking up play, he was doing all right. This year again, he has been shit. And Arteta's too stubborn to admit that he got it wrong with him. Hope you and Arsenal all the best. Thank you, sir. Wish you all the best and all, CR7. Thank you, sir. So Evers, absolutely. Did you see the draw, Lee? Listen, I watched it while I was doing this, John. Yeah, I think Man United drew Leicester, I believe. So we would have drew Leicester and at home. Maybe, I don't know. You could. I'm saying that it's different balls, isn't it? So you never know. You never know. Yep. I'm a Sunderland fan and aren't Arsenal in talks with Joe Bellingham. I don't believe anything you hear yet, mate. Don't believe anything until the shirt's held up. Not for me, though, either. I wouldn't buy him anyway. You're the best team in London. Well, we're the highest in the league. Chelsea, you've got something to say about that because I think they're doing all right, mate. Look at Cole Palmer. What a player he is. I'd cut my right arm off to have him in the Arsenal team. Tottenham at Villa. What do you mean, John? Well, yeah, we've got Tottenham then Villa. We've got Tottenham on Wednesday, Villa the weekend. Next weekend, yeah, that's right. Daniel. Now, hopefully, we can focus on the Premier League title push. Yeah, we've got Champions League as well. We're third in the Champions League in the new format, aren't we? Rumoured points deduction for Chelsea and United. Really? I haven't heard that. I miss Saka. So do I, bro. We're a different team without him. You're not the best team in London. No, we're not. We're not, mate. Chelsea are much better at the minute. Playing much better football. Got a better manager, in my opinion. He's injured, though. Who's injured? Saka? Yeah, he's out for the season, CR7. He's not. We won't see him again this year. And do you know what as well? Saka's a massive miss here. He is, John. Absolutely. He's out for the season, and I don't think. Listen, look at Michael Owen. When Michael Owen got that hamstring injury, the same injury, grade 3, what Saka's got. That's like the back of your leg, your hamstring is completely off the bone. It's off. So he had the operation. He's in recovery. Michael Owen was a Ballon d'Or winner, world's best player before that injury. And when he got that injury, he come back and he was never the same player. Star boy Daniel. Yeah, he was, man. I thought he was only out for a few. He's out for the season. Definitely 4 to 6 months was the latest thing you see. 4 to 6 months. Jesus, that must hurt. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's a grade 3. It's proper bad hamstring. Like the back, the top. You know where your hamstring is. It's the old muscle was off the bone. That's what a grade 3 hamstring is. Would you go for Rashford? No chance. I've done a video, Jenny. I've done a video reacting to that rumour about Rashford. So no, absolutely not. It means it's been neglected. Yeah, he's been kicked the shit out of for 3 years. He's been playing with an injury for this season. Last season he had a little tight twinge, didn't he? So he's been playing injured for ages. I hope he gets better soon. Absolutely, CR7. Absolutely, so do I. Mentality in the changing room isn't good now. New faces will do us. New faces will do us since good some good. Yeah, will absolutely. We need a bit of reinvigoration, don't we? Rashford, no, thank you. Absolutely not, Scott. I don't want any more broken players. Yeah, he's got off the ball. I mean, he's been around for like 20 years or something. Well, not 20 years, but I think he's been at United for about 20 years. But he burst onto the scene. Everyone was thought he was the bollocks. I don't know what's happened to him. I don't know what's happened to him, mate. He's gone shit, isn't he? Terrible. I don't want any more broken players. No, absolutely not. Because I support Sunderland and Arsenal, because I'm from Sunderland. But I live in London near Arsenal Stadium. Oh, dear. You live up near Holloway Road, that sort of way. Yeah. Do you think that goal would have stood first halfly if VAR was involved? As the ball came off Maguire. Yeah, but nah, listen, I've been calling for VAR, right, to be struck out anyway, to be scrapped is the word. I've been calling for VAR to be scrapped anyway. So I mean, that's what it is. This is what you go back to when you ain't got VAR. That's what you go back to. So you got to take it on the chin, because I don't want VAR. That goal did come off of Maguire, but it was an accidental deflection. So in the rules, I think that means that accidental deflection wouldn't count as coming off the player, off the defender. It would still count. Didn't really change the direction either. So I think it still counts as an offside from the through ball anyway. I'd rather pick McManus and Rashford. Absolutely, Anthony, man. Yeah, you can only have one football team. Yeah, generally you can like other teams, I suppose. I mean, I've got a little soft spot for West Ham because it's the East End, but where I was born and bred. But Arsenal's my team. Absolutely. Ants supporting Bristol City. Nah, yeah, he's fed up with Arsenal. He's supporting Bristol City. Daniel says local teams, Lowestoft Town relegation battle, so both aren't doing that well. Oh well, Lowestoft. Always had Scott laugh out loud. Scott laugh out loud. Yeah. So listen, put in the chat, Arsenal fans. Put in the chat, what striker do you want to sign? Don't say Isaac. Don't say anyone that is, it's impossible to sign. Be realistic about it. Put your strikers in the chat. Scott, Daniel, Anthony, CR7, whoever else is left in the chat. Put your picks in the chat for me. Who ain't put a like on it. There's a few more people in the chat than there is that's like the video. Stick a like on it. Put your thumbs up. Have they got any strikers at Bristol? Yeah, of course they have, but not Premier League class, have they? Couldn't tell you who they are. We need to get a DD. What's a DD? Or Wilson? We will get the DC. Oh, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, you mean, Scott? Yeah, or what? Callum Wilson? No. Do you reckon they go for them? John Ronan, apparently Arsenal supporters have gathered outside the stadium to protest. I ain't surprised. Hopefully. Think we're losing to Tottenham on Wednesday? Nah, man. We're not going to lose that game. We're at home. We beat them at the Shite Hart Lane, didn't we? We beat them at Shite Hart Lane. We're going to beat them. We're going to beat them. We've got to beat them. We can't lose to Tottenham at the Emirates. We can't do it. There will be carnage. There will be carnage if we lose that game. Yes, because they're crap and broken. Daryl Govender. Bench Havertz. Fucking get rid of Havertz. Daniel, hang on, it's going quicker now. Daniel, if he doesn't go to City, Omar Mamouche from Frankfurt, he's going City. I think they want a lot of money for him though. They want about 60 odd million for him. City don't want to pay that. I don't know if City can afford to pay that because of their 115 charges. Maybe they ain't got the money. I don't know. I know how to get this YouTube channel open, going. Stan Kroenke, what think? Hang on. Stan Kroenke, what think to him? Don't hold back. What do you think of him? Stan Kroenke, listen, he's back the manager. I'm not having it that it's the owner's fault, because they've given Arteta 850 million. They've given him 850 million to spend. It ain't the owner's fault that Arteta and Edu spend it on fucking shit, is it? So I mean, I'm not. I think the owners they've backed their manager, so I've not got the hump with the managers personally. I know a lot of fans have, but not me. No, they struggled against Tamworth. They did struggle against Tamworth. I watched the game as well, John. Tottenham is talking about, chat. They did struggle against Tamworth, went to extra time, but they did, when they brought the big guns on, they won the game. You know, they brought Kulusevski on and Son and whoever else. They did have a couple of their players, but they had a lot of youngsters out there as well, didn't they? McManus is on his way to Germany to bring in Sesko. Yes, but they're saying Sesko, they're saying they could be possibly going back to him. But I remember we tried to get him in the summer, didn't we? Where is he? Is he at Leipzig? Is it RB Leipzig he plays for? He said he wanted to just stay at Leipzig and try and like improve his career, like improve himself for another season. So I'm not sure if he'll come in January. We might probably go back in for him in the summer, but he's not the one. I've not heard, like I've clicked on your careers on SofaScores, so you follow the player, so you get notifications. Every time he plays, he scores or assists. You know, that's the player we've got to get. Gyökeres from Sporting Lisbon. That's the man, I'm telling you. Off to bed, mate. Been up since 3:30 a.m. Oh, yeah, Scott. Good night, mate. Scott's from New Zealand, so he's like, he has to get up at 4 o'clock this morning, his time, to watch the game, so he's probably fucked. Yeah, good night, Scott, man. Arteta out, he says as he leaves. Arteta out, yeah. Arteta out, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Daniel, Jonathan David from Lille, he's been in great form and he's looking for a move. We looked at him before. I think he knocked us back a couple of years ago. Yeah, Leipzig. Yeah, he plays for Leipzig, yeah. That's Sesko, isn't it? But yeah, Jonathan, I'm sure we went in for him a couple of years ago and he knocked us back. Correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, please. Is it a good thing now we are out of the Nah, man. It's not a good thing we're out of the FA Cup, John. It's the oldest cup competition in the world. We've won it more than any other team. If Man United win it again, they won it last year, I think they equal... We've won it 12 times, is it? Is it 12 or 13? I think United are one behind. And if they win it again, then they've equalled the same record as us. I think they're one behind, actually. Fuck the Champions League as well. I don't want that. I want the Prem or the FA and the FA Cup. That's what I want. I don't fuck the Champions League. I know that the money's good, but I mean, for me, it's the Prem and the FA Cup. I still have some belief in Arteta. Doesn't win anything this season, and I think someone else is better in the job. Yeah, I was saying that. I was saying that's why I've got friends on the channel in here, Daniel. And I'm known as the flip-flop because I'm not sure, I'm in, I'm out, you know what I mean? But I've been out this season, the last 5 or 6 games, really, I've been looking at the way we've been playing, losing to Bournemouth, man. Fucking hell. I just think, you know what, he's took us as far as he can take us. He's took us as far as he can take us, and I don't... We need an elite manager, not a manager who's doing his apprenticeship. Don't forget, this is the first job. It's his first job as a manager. He was assistant to Pep, but this is his first job as a manager, and he's got a big job in Arsenal. He should be learning his trade somewhere like Everton. He played for Everton. Why can't he go to Everton? Sack him and let him go to Everton. We'd take Moyes. Moyes is probably a better manager than him. Sesko got 9 goals in 19 games so far. He's 21. Not bad stats. 1 goal in 2 games. Yeah, not bad. Absolutely not bad. 13 United. Yeah, we've got 13. United have got 12. Yeah. So that means if they win it again this season, because they're the oldest, don't forget, they equal us. 13 times. Oh, we won it 14 times. Daniel saying 14, John saying 13. Okay. So we won it 14 times then. Oh, I have to check that. Yeah, I have to check that, Daniel. He does well so far, but he can't get us over the finish line. Exactly that, sir. Exactly that, man. He can't get us over the line. And you know, it is disappointing because apparently he is a good coach, but he's not a good man manager. His in-game management is not great. No, he brings the subs on, tweaks the tactics, and it's not great. He's not good enough. It's not good enough. Like Eddie Howe, look what he did. Look what he did to us on Tuesday night. We was at home as well. Look what he done to us. Got 2 goals on the counter attack, swapped it round a bit, made a few subs. When 5 and 5, 2 banks of 5 defended, knew that we couldn't get through that, knew that we'd try and play around it, and knew that we couldn't cross into the box for Havertz to score. 13 league titles and 14 FA Cups, yeah. That's it. 14, we're talking about the FA Cup, saying so 14, Daniel was right, 14, John. Yeah. Took us out of the COVID. Took us out of the COVID era. Arsenal, but we need to look forward. Yeah, exactly that. That's when he won the FA Cup, wasn't it? COVID. I think Aubameyang scored the winner, didn't he? Was it back with his empty stadium? Was it? Oh, mate, my brain's gone. Spot on, Daniel. 14 FA Cups we have won. Yeah, absolutely. 14 FA Cups. So we've won it the most times. That's why it's important, John. And it's the oldest cup competition in the world. The oldest cup competition in the world. I've got a message on Instagram somewhere. I'll have to check that out in a bit. Yeah, so total devastation, man. Total. As I'm going on and on, in my mind, I'm thinking, there's only one person to blame. And let's hope they're protesting outside the Emirates. Let's hope all the fans are calling for his head. Let's hope he has to, by security, get rushed into his car and sped off. And he never returns to the training ground again. We've gone from a fluid passing form of football to just passing it around the box. I think it was one of the former Arsenal players that said this. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it probably was, sorry. Corner kick FC, yeah, absolutely. Set piece FC, that's what they're calling us. Listen, the amount of times Odegaard is running through, stops, puts his foot on the ball, turns around and passes it backwards or sideways. The amount of times he does that, it is just... I just can't work it out. And Liverpool, they're dynamic, direct, attacking, and they go for the jugular. We're coming in. We're good enough. We'll score more goals than you. There's none of this stop. It allows the opposition, when you stop and put your foot on the ball and look round, you stop play, stop momentum. It allows your opposition to reset, get players back, and then you've got a low block, and we can't fucking compete with a low block. We ain't taking shots from outside the box. We need to start eating shots from outside the box so the defenders come out to you. It's fucking getting on my nerves. Stewie, how do you want Arsenal? Stewie, who do you want to Arsenal to sign? Who's Stewie? Wenger era was beautiful. The first half of it was, Daniel, Odegaard does spot some passes brilliantly though. Yeah, few and far between. Too few and far between now. Too few and far. He's trying to find that perfect ball all the time. Have a shot yourself, you prick. Have a shot. Stop it. Keep running. Be dynamic. Don't stop and look around for a pass. You should know. You should know where all your teammates are. Do it with the flow of football. While you're running with the ball, run with the ball and then lay your pass off. Don't have to stop the old play. Everyone stops running. It just drives me mad. Easy draws for Liverpool, Man City next round of the Cup. Tottenham go to Villa next round. Oh, okay. That's all right. That'd be a decent game of football, I suppose, but I couldn't give a fuck who wins that. Nah. Yeah, obviously. Odegaard can't even shoot. Oh, he's shit, isn't he, Gastar? If I said your name right, Costar. He is absolute fucking dog shit now. I mean, he was out injured for a little while, weren't he? And then we coped okay without him. The first couple of games, 3 games, we done all right. Then you started to notice he was missing. And then when he come back, he was brilliant for 2 or 3 games. And then the last few games, the last 5 games or so, he's just gone missing again. Odegaard is the worst captain for Arsenal. Yeah, we were saying that, Qatar. We were saying that we needs to go on Declan Rice or Gabriel. That was who we thought. That was who we thought. And going back to your question further up the line, Anthony, it was Yorkerez is the guy. I've seen Jonathan David. I've seen, who else have I seen? I haven't seen. No one else has put their strikers in. I can't. Oh, Sesko. No one else has put their strikers in. We need some tactical shifts to counter this low block. Other teams like Everton earlier this season will capitalise on this. Yeah. Do you know how to beat it, Daniel? Just shoot from outside the box, mate. Just have digs just shoot from long range. Keep shooting, because one of them can take a deflection, and then they're going to think, oh, there's so many people in the box, we're going to have to come out. And then you do your intricate little through balls. You know, Saliba is too quiet. Absolutely. I don't think he'd be a good captain. It's got to be Gabriel or Declan Rice. It's got to be. That's who I would go for anyway. Absolutely. I mean, I did say on one of my podcasts with Anthony, I did say about Odegaard this is when I thought he was playing all right. I thought Odegaard is leading by example. You haven't always got to be a verbal captain. There's different captains. I mean, Thierry Henry wasn't a verbal captain, was he? Cesc Fabregas wasn't a verbal captain. Patrick Vieira was. Tony Adams was. Different contrasts. Rice is my shout. That, yeah. Well, Dan White. Hang on. Harry had a good game as well. What, Maguire you're talking about? Yeah, he had a decent game, man. Without finishers, we can't do this. Yeah. Harry Maguire did have a decent game, man. He got his slaphead on a few, didn't he? Rice is my shirt. Lee, would you... Lee, what would you rate our team out of 10? I can't rate them any higher than 4. Yeah, 5. The way we're playing at the minute, 5. Potentially 8, though, with the players we've got under the right manager. Good shout, Rice to be captain. Yeah. No, maybe a 6. Yeah. Yeah, I'm saying 5. Yeah, 5, 6. Potential to get up as high as that. We've got some... Listen, Martinelli's not a bad player. He's just regressed under this manager. Declan Rice is a wicked player. But this season, he's regressed. They're calling him Declining Rice. I've said it before. What a liberty. They're calling him Declining Rice. Trossard wasn't a bad player. Declining. Everyone in the team, they're just declining under this manager. I mean, did you see the performance of Saliba and Gabriel against Newcastle? They weren't even thinking, they weren't even in tandem. Like, Gabriel was stepping up. Normally, they step up together to play the offside trap. But Saliba's dropping while Gabriel's stepping up. Fucking hell, man. Everyone could see it. Even you know, some young fella was in the chat, and even he noticed it. Like, you wouldn't think so. He ain't seen as much football as most of us old boys. Are you on about tonight's game? I rate it as a 4. Yeah, 4, 5. I say 5 because we did have a go. We had the ball. We created chances. We just couldn't finish them off. Havertz, he gets a 1. Havertz gets a 1. He missed 3 chances and a penalty. He gets a 1 or 0 out of 10. Timber was doing well. I don't know why they subbed him off. I don't know why he subbed up both wing backs. What? Dane as Skelly. Skelly played all right. I think he played all right, but I'm worried about him playing under this manager because he might regret. Excuse me. He might start regressing. He's a midfielder. Havertz, I'm putting him in the bin. Yeah, man. He missed a chance against Newcastle as well on Tuesday, didn't he? An open goal. Oh mate, he's had it, mate. He's got to go. He's got to leave. I'd sell him. I'd take a loss on him. We paid 65 million for him. I'd take 20 for him. Sell him to West Ham or something. Let West Ham have him. Let one of the lower league clubs do. Let Everton take him. You know, they've got to buy a player. They need a striker. We need another Dubai trip. Yeah. Do you know what? Last season, mate. Oh, I had a meltdown, man. Done a stream about it or video. I can't remember if it was a video or a stream. Yeah, I went, they're taking a fucking piss, going rewarding these useless fucking bastards with an holiday in Dubai. They come back, mate, and they smashed it, didn't they? They come back and they smashed it. I had to retract what I was saying. Say, right, I didn't mean it. Well, I did mean it at the time, but I mean, I'm sorry for that bit. You know, a bit short-sighted, that comment. I did go mad though. I did go mad over it. I went, we're all here struggling to pay our gas bills, freezing cold indoors. And them fucking prima donnas are out in Dubai sunning themselves up. There's fans going over to the Emirates, freezing their bollocks off. I done my bollocks. I went mad. I went mad about it. Yeah, but they come back and smashed it. They come back and started playing like fucking hell. Like they had some Duracell batteries up their asses or something, didn't they? Yeah. Yeah, so all right, let's get some score predictions. Before I go, let's get some score predictions in for the Tottenham game. I'm saying 1-0. I said 1-0 Arsenal for this game as it happens. I'm going 1-0 Arsenal against Spurs. So Daniel, Anthony, Scott, whoever's left in the chat, put your score predictions in, John. Put your score predictions in before I slip off. Even some people that ain't commented, you ain't got to, you know, say anything. Just put a score prediction in there. I'll wait. Good night, mate. Thanks for the inspiration. 11 Dubai time here. Good night. Good night, bro. Good night, Daniel. 1-1 Dubai time. Okay. So you think 1-1? John Roman saying 1-1. Can't see us winning this league. Zaryan, is that Zaharyang Zadika? Spurs 5-2 Asna. 5-2 to Spurs, yeah? 2-1 Arsenal, but if we lose, Arteta sacked. He should be sacked tonight. Daniel 2-0 for us, penalty and a lucky deflection. Don't care where they go in the net, as long as they go in our favour. Dark Faith, cry Arsenal. Yeah, let's cry. Rory vibes, movements, Arteta out. Absolutely. Absolutely. Cry Arsenal. Yeah. Arsenal Clan Club. Oh, okay. What? Who's your team then? You've got to be a City fan. You've got to be a City fan. You can't be a Tottenham fan because you was shit as well. Tottenham was shit as well today against Tamworth. At least we played a Premier League team. Go on, Dark Faith. Let me know who your team is. Giving it the big one in the chat. Hopefully we will win. Forest gets something at home to Liverpool Tuesday. Well, then Forest will go above us if they get something on Tuesday, wouldn't they, John? We're on joint points, and I think we're just in front of them on goal difference. Oh, you deleted that message, Dark Faith, yeah? All right. Yeah, I don't want Forest. Get a draw. Yeah, a draw. Because we got to keep. Because Forest are the dark horses this season, didn't they? They're doing all right, mate. They're doing all right. Tell ya, they've got a good little team there, and the manager, Nuno, he's got them motoring. He's got them playing. He's got them as a unit, isn't he? They're a little dark horse, bit of a danger. Yeah, draw definitely, 100%, bro. That's the best result. We can't have any of them winning. But yeah, Liverpool going to probably win the league, mate. They'll probably win the league. They're going to win it comfortably. I can't see many weaknesses. There's a little bit of thingy going on with Van Dijk and Trent and Salah, where they're in their last year. Where they're, yeah, Sorry, I've just read another message. They're playing it, so there's a little bit of uncertainty about their futures at the moment, but that's not affecting the way they're playing because they're still motoring, they're still playing well. Salah's still scoring for fun. Lee, is Kai Havertz playing with your flip flops on? Looks like it. It looks like it, Anthony, doesn't it, man? Fucking hell. He'd probably play better with my flip flops on. Jesus. Oh, Jesus injured as well. Yeah, don't write Man City off. Yeah, they're gone, mate. I'm writing Man City off. They're gone. I know they've won a couple of games in recent weeks, but they're not going to win the league. They might get top four by the skin of their teeth. They'll probably get top four above us. You know what'll happen, didn't you? It'd be Liverpool winning the league, Chelsea or Forest runners up, and then it'd be between us and City for fourth place, and City would probably snatch it. That's what'll probably happen. That's what I can see. Newcastle as well. They started playing good. They beat us anyway. Newcastle, Isak, mate. He's unbelievable. What a player. He's better than Haaland at the moment. And Haaland last season got 50-odd goals, didn't he? But Isak's playing better than Haaland. Right. All right, then. Let's call it a night, then. Let's call it a night. Thanks for joining the chat, everybody. Appreciate that. I've got a couple of, or at least one new subscriber from the chat as well. So thank you very much, sir. And I'll see you. I'll be doing one of these as well on Wednesday after the Arsenal-Tottenham game. So I'll be back on Wednesday. Thanks, everybody in the chat. Thanks for the likes as well. I've got some likes now. United, yeah, Rana. United. I'll just sub. Thanks, Anthony. Yeah, United won on penalties. There was 10 men. They got to have their flowers. They did go down to 10 men. They deserved it. Nice one, John. Nice one, everybody. I'll see you on the next one.